Now moving on from the technique that we've just covered for the metamorphic card, I'm going to show you how to take it up a level and do a diagonal fold metamorphic. So the same principle applies. This is going to fold completely flat in your envelope, but when it opens up, you now have a diagonal display, whether it's of flowers or hearts or whatever you want to put on the inside section. Now we're going to start off by making it in the same way. So you're going to take a sheet of card cut to 12 inches by 8 inches. We're going to rest it up against the edge of the ultimate where we've got our handle, and we're going to score the gatefold A4 line. Then fold and burnish the crease line, take that back over against the handle and repeat. And you're going to do this 4 times to give us the 4 even sides to the box. And then it's this last one here that will just give us that little gluing flap. Now, this is where it differs slightly from the last one. What you're going to do is pop this, the long edge, up against the handle. And what you're going to do is, just with a pencil, is you're going to mark on the trifold A4 line. So let's just have a look. That's this one here. We're going to mark that on up to this score line, and then at this edge with a very, very small notch. Then what I want you to do is find the half fold line in the centre point. So there it is. I've just found that line there, can you see? And what we're actually going to do is hold our tool there, rotate this until you've got the score line on the edge here. So we're scoring it out to the little mark, back to the centre, turn it round and take it out to this score line again at this side. Okay, so what you can see there is, if I just show you, that is now going to marry up. You can see our section here. So what we do is we'll cut this away, and you can see that when we cut all these pieces, that is going to fold around, glue there, and you can see how the front flaps will fall down. Okay, so I'll just pop that to one side before we do the cutting and just show you how we do the braces for the inner section on this one. Okay, so bring the ultimate back in. This time what I've done is I've taken some strips which are A4 in length, okay, and we're going to, and I've cut them to 2 inches wide, sorry, and we're going to butt them up against where the handle is again. Now, you're going to score gatefold A5, gatefold A4, and half fold A4. Turn it right around, score gatefold A5, and gatefold A4 again. All right. Now, when they fold up, what you do is you cut away this last section on both of them, and you can see they form little pyramids. Okay, so you're going to do that with the second piece as well, exactly the same. So gatefold A5, gatefold A4, half fold A4, turn it around, gatefold A5, half fold, gatefold A4, cutting off the last sections and forming the little triangle. Now, to pop these into your card, I'm going to bring the card back in. The first thing I'm going to do is cut all of these panels. So we cut up the centre of the score line for each. And then we are going to fold and burnish these crease lines. Now, before we glue it all together, I'm going to show you how these position in. What it's easy to do is if you take a ruler, and again I'm going to use this nice brightly coloured ruler, and I'm going to line my ruler up against the edges of where the pieces fall down. So if we line that up there, these are going to stick in place below that point, so they're going to go over the score lines here. So if I just pop tape onto both of these parts, it's really important by having that ruler there, what I'm doing is I'm ensuring that we don't get any of these panels sticking up above the front of the card. So they go either side of the score line, like this, and then the same here. And take it roughly the same place either side of the score line. And then just pop a little bit of tape on that gluing flap, and that is going to fold right around, and you can see how they go one in front of the other, and then that just pops into place. And if you can see that mechanism working, you see it folds flat and then it pops up. So very, very easy mechanism to work. Now to decorate this, again, just like we did with the other one, I've just taken some very simple flowers and I'm just going to stick them on the panels and add my own little bit of decoration. And actually, I think you can see how that's all starting to come together. If I bring in the one that I decorated, there we go, you can see how we've just added the flowers there, and always that folding flat to pop into the envelope to gift. And it's up to you what sort of display you make, what sort of colour scheme you use, whether you go muted or bright, but they always do make a really, really spectacular centrepiece to a table or a really special card.